I'll go with Trent as well. Secret is secret, but this is Storm Chen on NaVi. This is Mars Phoenix on NaVi plus Vitu and Slark. It looks good. It looks solid.
Yeah, well, inside Secret, when it comes to that egg, they are going to have the Mirana. I guess the Mars can mess with it a little bit, but the Mars is the one being messed with right now. As he's going to try and run into the tree line. We'll get the salve off.
Oh, Puppy, no. No.
Wait, what?
He lost his mango. This is going to be kind of awkward for Puppy. He also has a sentry on the curry. He wants to bring it out, remove the sentry to get the bull camp. Now he's going to be this kind of useless block here. It's just going to... Yeah.
Alright, well, we're starting to see why the Undying, it can be a little bit of a finicky one, right?
Yeah, I feel like carries pick it up every now and then, like some Terror Blades, Slark, etc. There are a couple heroes that seem to pick this item up just for the sort of extra bump in HP and region.
Pressure on him, Timberman, he might go down. He's got nowhere to run. Maybe he always want to fly, but if he goes down in response, it looks like Puppy's got the blocks though. General needs to be careful himself now because they could reinitiate as the salve's been used on the Timberman. Let's jump in. Spear to get him away isn't going to be good enough. It's going to be a double kill for Puppy.
Alright. Undying strikes back.
Of course, it is in Yapzor's best interest not only stop their stacks, but being able to take away the big creeps constantly with the arrow, as is present.
Yeah, and now we can see that the Zai, he's just going to be completely, self-sustainable down here in the bottom lane. You're just going to...
This kill, I don't know if it's going to happen, but Timberman, he's going to jump in, always want to fly, will go down, but Timberman's still alive though in general. Got the spear on cooldown, one more second he'll have it. He will be able to get it.
Imagine you get the blur there. He was going to have the spear anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So actually, Timberman is also... They're just about even.
Yeah, it's the fact that he's kind of bogging the Timberman down while Vitoon is free to do what he wants in the bottom lane. So
oh, the arrow connects.
A minute. Clean up. General's gone. That's right. Like, we all love some good taunts. Like Kunkka, it's a great hero, but once you get the dance, it just feels 10 times more enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't know. Some taunts, I feel like they're okay. Some taunts are...
Some are really weird, like the Life of the One. Ooh, Puppy. Stunned up, baits him in, but the arena's going to go down. Iceberg's free to clean up one kill. Nisha might be in trouble as well, as Yapzor has no way of assisting him anymore with the arrow on cooldown. Nisha will burn down and be killed off. They can turn around, maybe try and look towards side. The egg is going to be forced out. Iceberg in a lot of trouble. He's going to drag him to make sure he cannot return, but the damage is still going to be there. Zai able to move away, so they waste the egg for nothing.
Yeah, very nice price high to get in there and help out. Get the kill on Iceberg.
Oh no, the Chen creeps. He loses most of them. Yapzor might lose his life though. Spear for is good enough. It's like this is part of the strategy. We're going to give them that overconfidence and then they're worth a lot of money.
Feed now. In harvest,
get
return
returns
later.
Yeah. Top lane. The man got found. He cancelled the TP. I don't think your Vortex there, right? He just cancelled the TP.
Exploding them before kind of the fight happens. I think that's a way where, past that point, then Slark can't really stay in the fight any longer and fight all these heroes. But
got this big kind of zonal denial with the egg in the arena. It's very hard for Secret to control the ebb and flow of these fights.
Yeah, it's just so far so good, I think, for NaVi. About to complete the vessel on the Phoenix. Always on a fight though.
That tombstone feels awkward. Iceberg, he goes in though. That's got the Aegis, so he doesn't care. He'll just move away. Forces out the Elder Dragon form, the tombstone as well, so they're kind of happy with that. Vitoon looking to go in now, needs to be a little bit careful. So it looks like the rest of his team does one out. Oh, stun control, good. They're bringing him low. Vitoon, he's gone. They bust through him. General, the arena is not going to achieve anything. Maybe it stops them from finding more heroes, but considering use the egg, they just jump back in and look for more. Roger just tries to distract Nisha. They'll hunt back towards the back line and look to see if they can find Iceberg, who's low on mana. They've already cleaned up the bird. Chen's going to fall as well. Iceberg now out of mana. They do have eyes on him, but it looks like he's far enough away they cannot punish further. It was just kind of funny the way that plays out, right? Because everyone else on NaVi is kind of determined to move away. They're like, okay, I think this is done. Let's just retreat. And I don't know if Vitoon was trying to cover their escape or just went into you what main mode. As that's what Iceberg is doing now. He'll at least be able to get away with this, but he needs to be a little bit careful. Already targeting the initiate on. They're going to try again on Anisha. They're going to pin him against the wall, but the arrow's going to come through. Connects on the slot. Does start backed it off. Nisha is still alive. Dragon Tail stun's going to come out. Nisha will fall. Zai just being ignored for all of this, but General being brought low needs to be careful. The Zombos, they are stacking up quick here. Handigo to try and get them out. Iceberg low on mana, but able to escape.
Do you think that Dragon Scale should give twice the value on Dragonite?
Why are we... I mean...
And on like a couple other dragons?
Why should he get any value? He's already got plenty of Dragon Scales. He wishes he had more though. If Nisha has found him out, he's going to be burst through and killed. So why don't we just
doing a lot.
Why don't we just take this a step further, right? Like we just need any hero that the item seems to have some connection to. Like Iron Talon should give double the attack speed.
Iceberg?
Oh, what?
Too.
The Aegis has been reclaimed though, so Iceberg is going to play around a little bit, not risk it too much. Reinforcements coming in, but Timberman caught out and killed off.
Iceberg with the finds here, with the big find.
They are now going to fight towards this high ground though, because Secret they've renewed the smoke.
Yeah, some
smoke
action.
Be careful, you might get smoke. Puppy.
Oh, they got
Arrow. Oh, Frostmage's gone. They jump into Puppy. Able to survive for 2 seconds, but is down. General, the BKB activated, needs to use the Elder Dragon form. There is going to be a Spirit Vessel on top of him, though. General stands his ground. Backline, Matumman is hunting, but the egg is going to go down. They turn around. Nisha has burst through. He's gone. Jump across with the leash onto Matumman, forced to use the BKB and TP away. Will be successful, but the arrow does reveal where Yapsa is. He has to triple leap away quickly, which means they've all but forfeited the Roche across the NaVi. That's like a bit awkward. I mean, once the timber cuts through as well, you're just gonna burst through you so quickly.
Kind of a high % chance to miss every 4th hit.
Do you want to go into the elaborate maths of the percent on percent? You know what would happen? You'd almost calculate it perfectly, but considering there's an 84% chance to miss the PA, it wouldn't work. Aegis already gone. That was a big crit. BKB Arena to cover him as he comes back up. Jump is going to be there. The burst of room. Storm Spirit's gone for the second time. B2 will get through Puppy, but the BKB's running on Secret. There's no one else they can target. Instead, Secret will now pursue NaVi, who need to get out quickly. Dragon Tail's going to connect. The jump in. One crit would seal the deal. Always want to fly. Is going to die. B2 trying to jump into the PA. Will turn and fight with the lifesteal coming out. It's enough. Slark is stunned up for a long time. The follow-up stun. Good enough to bring him low. Has to move away. General's being ignored. They want the big fish himself. Iceberg with this buyback, trying to find maximum value. Silent up on the PA, but he's going to turn around and fight him. They found the kill in the slot, but Timberman not able to move across just yet. Zai with the ultra kill. Punishing the side of NaVi. Is going to hunt forward, looking for more. Yapsaw in with the arrow through. Iceberg able to dodge it just about.
And there we go. Timberman is he's ready to game.
But is one enough game? One is definitely enough game. Good lord. Look, NaVi, they weren't expecting this. It's too late. Egg's going to go down, but they already got Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher. And that means you now do not have Egg for a noteworthy amount of time. Everyone knows this patch is all about the +1 heroes, Pajkatt.
Aren't those the best patches?
I knew you'd bring that up. No, the best one is the one afterwards that nerfs the crap out of +1's relevance. The Timberman jumped in on, trying to burst through him. They've got the first life. Storm is stunned up though. They're trying to keep him alive. Arena's going to go down. Storm Spirit is dead though. B2 trying to dish out the damage with Timberman. Looking for the target. General standing his ground to get rid of the tombstone. And Timberman down for the second time. They're going to find him. Puppy is also going to fall. Zai trying to move away, but that means they're leaving Nisha behind. Arrow through is blocked by the creep from Chen. Nisha down to half HP, soon to be to 0. And they're hunting for more. Always want to fly, keeps an eye on Zai. He's at least able to TP away. Yapsal doing the same. But this is a big problem, because not only did you fail to breach their base, but you just gave a rapier to the Slark.
Yeah, in this game, the Mars would he would very much love getting that item. If the next Roche happens to spawn also with an axe, which it will, since it's the 4th one, then...
Oh, jump in. Pistol control. Zai pinned on the high ground. They got the damage though. Nice E-Blade save from Yapsal. Chain out is going to be a fail though. Zai in a lot of trouble. He's going to fall. Turns out 4,000 health is not enough to save a Timbersaw. Beat auras. Toughness aura, pack lead aura, speed aura. I believe, yeah, they did actually give the axe to the Slark.
Even that is not, it's not that easy. Matumman already with the Baker. So, queuing up the axe next, or the Abyssal, that seems... Okay.
see if another one ends up going away or not. I still love how we're always going to have this repeat pattern. It's like Rapier and then Ags, Rapier and then Ags, and Nisha. Uh-oh. We see the weakness of 50-minute games. Nobody has detection. Nisha, he has got the TP. He's going to blink TP away, but Iceberg sees him. He just gets a grab on him as he's about to complete the TP. Dead for 100 seconds.
They're gonna force the Nisha buyback here, most likely.
Actually, not on that press yet to beat it. Arrow through does connect on the general, but this Thrax is fallen. You can buy a little bit of time, but unless you're willing to commit the buyback for on the Dragon Knight, V-Team is not going to leave. Jump in, Iceberg, 104, Abyss will pounce in, Undying's gone. Buyback from Nisha, too late to change that, and the egg down zones away the rest of Secret, covering V-Tune's escape. But the Dragon Tail stun, Phoenix in a bit of trouble, critting down, getting him low, the arrow through, and it got to try and save him. Marina's going to go down, but they've lost the Phoenix. Can they find anything in return? They pin one against the wall, Matumba dragged in, he only just got another Rapier and it's gone again! And now they're going to find more, they'll clean up Zai as well, now they can just hit onto the throne. We're not going to reach 3 Rapier territory, it looks like 2 is enough for NaVi to take the game.
Yeah, General also finishing there with the Rapier of his own. The game is a little bit tough when you do give away these two Rapiers. Some decent carriers for those items too on NaVi.
He's had 1 Razor game this entire tournament. It was 19 days ago by Yellow Submarine, and they did beat Namiga. Wow. So it can be done.
Div 2.
It was Div 2, yeah. This is the first of Div 1.
I mean, the damage is very negligible. It's not something you really have to worry about since you have the Siphon. It's just more the damage for the last inning. But it's doing a good job at just using the nuke to get CS.
Yeah, and he's at least returning fire towards Nisha when he steps up. Because, of course, the static link is quite a long cooldown. And Iceberg, he might get this. He decides against diving further. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, it's actually going to be Zai giving over that first blood. He's already trailing on the XP. And I can't help but feel the moment Nisha gets 6, like we could see potential kill into Iceberg.
Yeah, potentially. It's not all that easy. You're probably going to be 5 with the Siphons.
Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy.
This is the territory where the lane becomes extra scary. You've got 2 points in overcharge.
I just wonder how you actually push into these type of heroes. Like the Phoenix alone could probably hold back your push.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually thinking that they would have rotated the Upsor to the mid lane much earlier. Bottom.
Oh, yes! Perfectly timed. Just baits V-Tune in. Not a chance to hit that rage button. I think now they can. Like whenever he uses Heavenly Grace, right? That was the issue. Overcharges a lower cooldown than Heavenly Grace, so he never could save Sven. Probably can't save himself if they just dive with the creep right here. There it is.
Yeah, you should just keep that here.
He can't even use the ult. I mean, it's probably for the better.
110 attack speed.
Balance in all things, but balance in all things. Oh, the DD? Oh, Iceberg gets it.
He's gonna TP out.
He might be dead. Whoa. No, he's dead. He's just gone. The DD is way too much. Nicely played by Iceberg, patiently waiting for him to walk up.
Yeah, I mean, he just he read that situation very well. Just pops the X, so he could potentially
Uppy. Oh, they
the
the reload's coming in. There it is. They're gonna arrive. Yeah, he's gonna come out. Good enough though. But Timman just trying to whittle away at Roger. Gonna burst him low. They will kill him off first. Iceberg needs to be careful. The XO is running out soon. Zai is going to be brought low, will die. They did use the egg to zone them away though, so they need to get out clean. It looks like they should be able to do so.
Yeah, I feel like
have to leave. Yapsul
totally fine here. I think Secret should be the ones who are slightly worried.
Oh, but Timman might get freebie. Oh, he can't. He gets to the cleave. Sometimes you look and see the range on cleave and you question it, right? That was actually quite ridiculous that he even clipped on him.
With the GA, but I think you already see that the V-Tune he's queued up. I know post Manta he's got the nullifier.
Yep, understands his role. Whoop. Free roll of Secret will just be eviscerated there. Easy move in for a clean kill. That's the blink reveal. Might set up to push on this tower. There really isn't any great way you can fight around this pit currently with your lineup. The one person who does have kills on his mind is General. And if Zai shows on this creep wave, he's done. You know what's going to happen. Oh, they don't even give him a chance to try and hit a single creep. They instinctively knew where he was.
Yeah, there was a Radiant scan there.
They're always localized. They can always respond to any move the Secret make right now. So you might always want to fly as the opener, maybe. The problem is you don't have the stuns. Nisha in a bit of trouble, needs to move away now. They can chase forward. DP down to half HP, needs to retreat. That DD doing a lot of work. Infest to try and save. Now they'll turn on Anisha. They have to use the GA to save him. Nisha will be able to walk away, but on the other side, they've lost Matumba Man. He got caught and cut off from his team. Now they can move in for bigger targets. Puppy. Next on the hit list will be brought down. Rollout is going to be interrupted by Iceberg, who has got the stance to stop Nisha from re-engaging, but the slows will stop Iceberg from finding a kill. This Puppy finally goes down. They will find General in response, though, and Zai arriving looking for more. Iceberg, Exo's about to end, so he will heal up. Vito, however, is going to go in on Anisha, and it's too quick. He's gone. They'll move across for more. Zai just trying to burst through him quickly to roll through to try and buy some time for Zai. Leshrac trying to move away from this, but Vito only needs 2 hits. One more will do it. He walks into the base, and he will find it. On the other side, Roger at least brought down by Yapsor, but you know Yapsor is now going to die for this. Everyone on Secret dead, and they barely get anything out of it.
Yeah, it's definitely concerning. You rely on this Omni Knight on the GA pretty much, but V-Tune is getting quite close now to the nullifier, only some 350 gold away.
Oh boy. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Zai found. He's not getting away from this. They could try, but the bashes are too much. At least they will actually save in the end with the GA to turn around. BKB from General to move away from Matumba Man, though. I mean, you'd be happy with that. That's the BKB charge, but you can now just reinitiate on the Matumba Man. They're going to get back in, put the overcharge run, and Matumba Man in a bit of trouble. They no longer have GA. They have to stun across, turn around onto the Phoenix. He's gone. No chance to use the egg. Now Matumba Man has to stand and fight up against General. He's winning this one. General, he hangs around a little bit too long. Roger will be there to save him. Buyback will come out from the Phoenix, and with V2 now arriving, Matumba Man is in trouble. He needs it out, and he needs it now. Iceberg wrapping around with the Exo still running. Will scare him away. V2 jumps out to try and pursue, but Matumba Man down to the low ground with the Stormhammer able to retreat away. And always want to fly needs to be a little bit careful. This could be a dieback if he goes too far. Puppy, however, is going to experience death, as he has been abandoned by his team. They say, you've had your value, you cast your spells, GA's on cooldown, just tank the gang. The everlasting question is, how do you split them up? Like, what is going to be your reliable way to get Roger away from his newly tethered targets?
Yeah, I mean, if the Sven can start hitting them, I think that could be one of the ways to go about it.
Nisha's done here. That is our Slardar keeping pace for Razor. Razor, who has one spell entirely dedicated to me run fast, not hit me.
Absolutely. Nope.
Oh, nope. He's got the roll again. The stance is there. Once the nullifier connects, you know he's done here. They keep making tributes to the great gods NaVi, but it's not this kind of timing on a certain item. I mean, you know, compare it to game 1. Like, compare this draft. Okay, Secret, they go, great. We can't build Divine Rapiers in this one.
Probably. It would be, you know, it would be definitely be a different game. I'm not even sure if you probably put on a Sven, but he would really need a BKB and this AC, and even then.
We wish he had a BKB right now. General's going to stand his ground, but he needs to move away. The reload coming in. The Timberman in too deep. He needs an out. He'll at least try and take General with him, but the stun's going to be there. He does get the kill. The GA is going to come out, but the egg is going to go off, and Matumba going to be burnt up. Looking to take one more with him, but the attacks, is it quick enough? Yes! No, he can't get it. Io's able to move away. They'll clean up the Sven. Zai's going to be chased onto next when the nullifier activated. They will be able to find him as well, as he's too slow to escape. And it looked like maybe he'd at least be able to take the Io with him as well, but Matumba, it just feels like he's always an item or more behind the side of NaVi, never able to have the big impact we're used to seeing out of Sven's. I think you're right. The lifesteal's ahead in this situation, especially when he's supported by this cast of frontliney type heroes. It's just, Sven has too much work cut out for him in this game.
Yeah, and Iceberg is also, he's dealing a lot of damage now with this Exo. Yeah, there's the Infest. Lost the tether.
That's giving more damage to Nisha though.
Also on Iceberg, so.
Nisha? He's in trouble. They've already lost Zai. Nisha, he might go down as well. It's going to be another kill for Iceberg. They'll turn around the Puppy, who's also going to fall. And they might have left your base, but now NaVi, they might just go straight for the throat. What have you got left to defend with? Jump in from the Sven, but the stun's going to be there to control him up. He has got the close strike, has to turn around, but the bashes are too much for Timberman. He's going to fall. The GG is going to get called. NaVi completely and utterly obliterating Team Secret in this second game.
Yeah, and I mean the IO Slardar. Yeah, I mean overall, just I think today was you know, a very good day for NaVi. I think they look good. They had some really nice drafts too. I would think.